Engagement of Botswana across the rural and urban areas in the country, together with visionary leadership and the strong law enforcement, will ensure that this country's wildlife remains a resource for generations to come. This was said by Michael Murphy of United States Embassy in Botswana when launching the Rural Development and Conservation Grants in Maun recently. TOCaDi.
The three organizations funded by United States Agency for International Development, USAID, under the Southern Africa Regional Environmental Program, SAREP, are expected to improve food security, minimize human-wildlife conflict, and generate income in rural communities. The organizations include the Pabalelo Trust, Ecostars, and the Trust for Kavango Cultural and Development Initiatives. All three organizations share the mandate of protecting natural resources and promoting conservation.
We live in the Panhandle, we live with the communities, we have been struggling together. All of us there in Pabalelo Trust are from the communities who are struggling with livelihoods, in trying to make sense of how do you live in a pristine environment where your livelihoods...
Our work is summarized in three things. Is that we work in the area of environmental management conservation, we work in culture, and we work in livelihood. So our work is really the interface between these three.
The idea is to support the growth of the tourism industry, preserving the country's unique natural heritage and protecting the country from the insidious influences of wildlife traffickers. The organizations were funded with money close to 500,000 pula.
We operate and support the governments of the three countries of Angola, Namibia, and Botswana to manage the Okavango River Basin better. We help them in a number of ways, whether with bringing science to assist them to make good decisions about what to do with the natural resources, primarily the water resources in the basin.
We all know how important diamonds have been to Botswana's development. But I think today's Botswana should have no doubt that the nation's natural resources and its wildlife are just as important to the country's future as diamonds pulled from the ground. By 2022, tourism-related activities are projected to almost double, which would bring in about 15 billion pula to Botswana.
Murphy says the steps they are jointly taking will go a long way in addressing the human-wildlife conflict and also in ensuring that communities have a greater say in managing their natural resources. TOCaDi, BTV News, Mau.